Hello, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. Today I want to show you a really cool wall telephone. This is an A&E, and it is Kurt's telephone from up around Chicago, Illinois. And Kurt's got a note that he sent in with his telephone. He's got another telephone that he sent with this one, which is a 302, and we'll be getting to that one, but we're so busy that I'm going to have to do these one at a time. And basically this telephone, although it's 90% all there, we're missing the dial center for the dial center card. It'll be a metal ring and then your dial center. But if you know these telephones at all, he's missing something else. There's a hook switch that goes right here in the center of the handset in the base of the telephone, and I'll kind of show it to you because I have it apart. These are really cool telephones, Art Deco, and they're just very sought after. They're hard to get parts for because people like them and they've collected them up, and you know that's just the way it goes. And when you have to locate parts for these, it can get a little pricey. So, but it's a very cool telephone. Kurt's got a lot of different telephones. We've worked on telephones for him before, and he's getting a pretty cool little collection going. And he's got some pretty nice telephones at this point. But we're going to get this squared away for him. It may take a little bit because we're going to have to search down some parts, but I'm going to show you the handset here, and it feels like it's probably all here. This is the initial checkout, and we haven't actually connected this telephone up because we're going to have to replace the handset cloth cord. It's not in good shape, and it's starting to get very hard, which means that even if this was repaired, the handset cord, because you could heat shrink something here, it would still be a bad cord because it's not pliable no more, and I just felt it snap. So it's gotten brittle, and it's shot. Let's go for the receiver here. And the receiver is to the period. So we'll put that back together. Now I have the body off this telephone, so I want to bring it over and kind of give you a look at it. And everything looks to be original here. The dial's turning pretty smooth, but we'd have to go through that anyway. We need to make sure that it's cleaned and that it's racking off properly and all the numbers are making their contacts and making a connection. And so this kind of gives you a look at the inside. I'll show you this button here. It's missing, but I want to show you how that pushes down. This button sat right here, and it came up through the body, and the handset laid on it. And I want to show you their design for their hook switch. Which was pretty cool. So this telephone is really pretty much been untouched. It's in very good condition, and it's got its old bell here, and this cord is probably original to the phone, or really close to being original to the phone, one of the two. So that telephone's in very good condition. We'll kind of lay that there because I want to show you this body here This is in the Art Deco style, and they're very sought after. Just a very cool telephone. I don't know anybody that wouldn't want one of these. This is just a very cool, unique telephone. And then inside we have our monophone by A&E, Automatic Electric, and Chicago, Illinois. So this telephone either didn't stray very far away from where it was originally from, or it made its way back into the area of where it's from. So A&E of Chicago. Pretty cool. Very nice phone. And we'll get it squared away for Kurt. Problem is we want to search down for some original parts. And if we can, I want to try to find this original hook switch, which may be very hard to do because people are not really willing to part. You'd almost have to have a parts phone, and that would have been one of the first things that would come up missing. Somebody would usually use that for parts because they unscrewed, and you could kind of unscrew them, and you'd screw them down so far, and then they would move up and down because they only had so much thread on them. And what happened is you could unscrew it, and then it would come off, and then it got lost and parted from the phone. So, you know, it'll be one of the first pieces missing off a parts phone would be this hook switch button. And so that's going to be very difficult. Now, if we have to, we may do something that replicates it and get the job done that way, because I don't think it's a big major factor. If you were to ever come across one of these, you could always pick it up and take whatever was replicated off. But you may not find that right away or at all for a long time. So we're just going to have to keep that in a search and kind of go from there. This dial center ring for the card is a little easier to find, but they can be pricey too, just for the simple fact that this is another item that came up missing off telephones quite often. People would take them off to put their number in there, and then they didn't know how to get them back on, so your part just didn't ever stay together with the telephone. And then they'd get rid of the telephone and the part sat in a drawer somewhere. So there's probably a lot of them floating around somewhere, but just not in all the right places. So anyway, Kurt's got another 302 in here, and we'll probably be getting to that too. And for all we know, we may get to the 302 and get it finished up before we get this A&E finished up, because I want to try to get the original parts, but we're just going to have to see how it goes and go from there. And this is the initial checkout of this telephone, but I wanted to give you a look at it because it's a really cool A&E wall phone. This is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can reach us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com, and you can also reach us at 618-235-6959. This is Kurt's telephone from up around Chicago, Illinois. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.